Hi, I'm Carla Toomer, and I am going to do an interview with Rory Toomer of Dominion Energy Wexpro. How long have you been employed there?
I've worked at Dominion Energy Wexpro for a little over 13 years now.
What is your title and role?
I'm a chief operator. My role is maintaining the daily operations of 6 field operators and the production of the field.
What are your daily responsibilities?
Daily responsibilities. I usually get the guys to notice any trouble wells they need to work on, schedule crews, order equipment and supplies, parts. Um, Usually if we have a crew out helping us, working for us, I'll go with them. I also have to take care of the scheduling, the budget for the year, and for the employee safety trainings.
What is the equipment that you use?
Probably the most important piece of equipment we use is our trucks. The wells are scattered over a large distance and we carry all of our trucks or all of our tools and equipment on our trucks. Also, we have field compressors that actually pull the natural gas out of the reservoir in the ground and bring it up to the plant. We have pumps that inject chemicals to treat the natural gas, either to dry it out or keep it from freezing. We have various hand tools that every truck is set up with that we use. At the plant we have a lot of different equipment there to separate the gas products, the liquids, and to maintain the gas flow.
Do you use the same equipment every day?
Yes, most often. There might be a rare occasion where we use different equipment and have to pull in a lease equipment for a big project or something like that. For the most part, it's day-to-day operations.
Are there different equipment used in summer and winter months?
Not really. Our summer months are more of maintenance on the equipment, the units, testing our safety measures, things like that. And then in the winter months, we're just mainly focused on keeping the gas flowing. But as far as tools or equipment, anything like that, most of it's the same.
What are types of resources utilized?
We have an advanced SCADA system. It gives us a live reading of all the wells in the field, what they're doing, so it helps us pinpoint problems, see problems before we go to the field, know what we're flowing, know what wells are cycling like they should, and with more technology, it becomes an easier operation, I guess. We can be a little more. We can rely on the SCADA and electronics a little more than we used to in the past.
What is the gathering of natural gas?
Gathering of natural gas. In our case, we have a large field, 145 wells that we maintain and operate. So the gathering part of that is all of them wells producing to one central point where we sell it to another company. So the gathering part of it, we get the gas out of the ground, we separate the liquids, and we compress and sell the gas to another party.
What kind of equipment do you use to get the natural gas out of the ground?
Well, like I said earlier, we have field compressors that actually pull from the reservoir, compress the gas, and put it into our lateral system that gathers it all at the plant. We have a central compressor station that does the same thing. It pulls all of the gas from the field, compresses it to the final sales point. We have dehyes that dry the gas before the lateral system and after the central gathering facility to provide a cleaner, drier gas to customers.
Okay. How many employees does it take to keep the operations running?
At our operations at Church Buttes, we have 23 employees that are dedicated strictly to Church Buttes, but in the Wexpro company, there's 120 some employees to maintain and operate the different fields that Dominion Energy Wexpro owns.
What are the different positions and what does each one do?
There's a lot of positions at Wexpro. We have a team of engineers that are based out of Salt Lake City. They look at formations, look at drilling, look at completions, look at future projects, things like that. We have a whole office in Rock Springs that is made up of office clerks, ordering personnel, purchasing agents, reclamation agents, supervisors of our operations. Then more at our level, just at our office at Church Buttes, we have a production foreman that oversees. We have chief operators that are over the field personnel, and then we have several field personnel.
Okay. What are the safety precautions?
There's a lot of safety precautions working with natural gas. It's very flammable for one, and it's pressurized. So we have to treat everything regardless if it is or not that it has pressure in it. We have to be super careful because it is so flammable. Any open spark, any open flame, anything like that is not allowed. The pressure side of it is probably one of the more scary things. You can't just assume that something doesn't have pressure on it. You always have to basically have your head in the game. The pressures that we operate at could kill you instantly, so we have to be very safe at all times.
So what is the schedule for work and working conditions?
We work 8 days on, 6 days off schedule. It gives you a benefit to get into a routine and take care of your field while your relief is off. It gives your relief 6 days off to enjoy themselves, enjoy time with their family, and then come back ready for an 8-day set. The work conditions can be extreme. We work outside a lot in Wyoming, so it can be hot in the summertime, cold in the winter, lots of snow, lots of rain, lots of mud. Very adverse conditions most of the time.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the natural gas industry and where do you see the industry going in the future?
I'm proud to be associated with the natural gas industry. I think it's a clean energy that will be around for a long time. It's fairly easy to produce and at a fairly cheap cost. We try to keep moving forward in the right direction of, for one, the economy, and for two, taking care of natural resources. We are, I dare say, one of the better companies as far as stewardship to the land. We reclaim all of the ground we can. We try to keep service equipment to a minimum, and we also try to keep emissions to a minimum. I think in the future, natural gas will be even more popular, more relied on utility as far as firing coal, plants that are fed on coal now, maybe fed by natural gas in the future more than they are now.
Well, I thank you for taking the time to do this interview with me.
You're welcome.